Today, we have the pleasure to have with us Teddy Piepkow, Senior Manager of Nordson Corporation. Thank you for being with us, Teddy.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, Teddy, what can you tell us about the innovations that Nordson have been working and you are bringing to the market of the finishing industry?
Of course. At Nordson, innovation is at the core of everything that we do. So we're constantly reinvesting our dollars back into research and development to create products that are more easier to work with, to provide a customer a more consistent finish, and ultimately to help employee and manufacturing productivity.
Okay, thank you. And what can you tell us about the importance of the Latin American market for Nordson?
The Latin American market is extreme importance, and we've seen a tremendous amount of success in the last few years with all the nearshoring that many global companies have taken advantage of, and where they want to get production to serve not only the Latin American market, but also have access to the American market. And so what we've done at Nordson is we've continued to invest in our people and in our processes here locally in Mexico, particularly in Querétaro, with our lab in addition to our people. And I think that as the Latin American market continues to grow, the expectations for quality manufacturers, quality technical service, and consistent support is very, very important. And so at Nordson, we've found a great amount of success recently, the last few years, with a lot of the investment of global organizations here in Latin America.
Thank you. And talking about Querétaro, what can you tell us about the characteristics of the Querétaro laboratory?
Yes, so we're really excited to welcome a team of both customers and partners into the laboratory tomorrow. So we've recently invested in new automatic gun application equipment, and new booth equipment, and also to go back to the technology developments that we've had recently. We just launched a new manual gun controller, which customers will be able to experience tomorrow. It's a new operator interface with a touch screen that is all secure with OPC UA, open source architecture. And so the lab itself is a real nice differentiator for us here in Mexico, because it allows customers to test their own parts and run some trials, and also will allow for continued training, allow for national companies or Mexican national companies that are here in Mexico to invest in their employees to come on site, receive expert training and hands-on experience with using the equipment, rebuilding pumps, understanding electrostatics and powder parameters and modifications that can be done in the controller, to see it in real time, where it's not on the production line. So it's just strictly a training environment. So we encourage all of our customers to schedule time to come visit and to be able to trial their parts and see what it's like to spray with automatic guns or our new manual gun controller. And we're really encouraging customers and partners to come to our lab and use it, because it's for the market to share.
Perfect. And what can you tell us about the Nordson commitment to the education and training in surface finishing?
Oh, absolutely. Powder is inherently it's a challenging process, where something's always changing. It's something with the substrate, or it could be something with material, or how it sprays, or the environment, or the humidity. And so what's really important is to train our customers that have experience with the product, whether it's an operator or someone in quality or someone in manufacturing. We want to take that experience to invest in them. And so Nordson has used Nordson University. It's our own training program that we have available both in the U.S. and here in Querétaro, in addition to our facilities around the world, where we offer training classes specific to Nordson equipment, but we also expand the opportunities for other partners in the surface finishing industry to come and help educate them on things like oven and washer selection or pre-treatment or materials or test and inspection, all things that touch the surface finishing industry, to allow them to come use our laboratory as well and provide training back to the end user, which is of critical importance.
Okay, and tomorrow you will host at Nordson a really big event of education, training. What's the relevance of sharing this type of training with the leading global brands of the industry?
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for asking that. So we're so excited to host everyone tomorrow because in powder, we all need to work together as partners. Our equipment won't work unless we get some beautiful powder from the partners across the industry, all the material suppliers. And that powder won't stick onto that part, or you could have defects if that part is not pre-treated properly from upstream from our pre-treatment providers. And of course, the part needs to be presented perfectly from the hanging manufacturers or from the conveyor manufacturers. And so we all need to work together. And that's what's really beautiful about the surface finishing industry. And we work together across multiple associations, all for shared customer success. And that's what I think I enjoy the most about the surface finishing industry is we get to work together with our friends and our colleagues across the industry, all with one goal in mind, and that's to help the customer have a beautiful part when it comes off the line. And so they can make more of their parts and reinvest in more equipment and buy the next put in a new powder line.
Okay, and finally, what can you share with us and with our audience about the new portfolio of products that Nordson will bring to the industry?
Yeah, no, great question. Thank you. So going back to our initial conversation, is innovation is at the core of what we do, and so if you don't innovate, you really could struggle in this market. And so I had mentioned a new manual gun controller that we just released earlier in 2025. So that's our latest innovation. We have some opportunities to expand on that platform as well within our controls platform, but also at FabTech in Chicago in 2025, we released the plans for our new feed center, the Cordis Feed Center, which allows for a contamination-free, faster color change, and using a nice PLC touchscreen, PLC and a HMI touchscreen, consistent across all of our new products within that new controller. And so as customers' demands increase for faster color change time and easier equipment to use and easy operator interface, that's really at our core, as we want to continue to make our products not only innovative but also very intuitive for customers to be able to use, very similar to their smartphone or working on an Apple device or an Android device, and make it very easy to use and easy to understand.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Teddy, for your time. And we'll see you hopefully soon in another great event. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We appreciate it.